Junkies, welcome to EminiJunkie.com, your ES Trading Mentor's free trading video for Thursday, May 13th, 2010. Today we had a total of 6 executable trade signals for a maximum potential of 33 ES ticks. This video is for educational purposes only, is intended to highlight our high probability trade setups to give you a feel for the quantity of trades taken each trading day using this approach. A full trading plan and daily live trading room can be accessed via our website at EminiJunkie.com. Okay, we opened up this morning right around 66.50, and the market was kind of consolidating sideways. After the open, it pushed down through our pivot, through our Globex low, put in a low right down around 61.75, and you can see it immediately bounced off that level, started trading back up to our pivot, found a little bit of resistance, finally broke its way through the moving average back to the open and pulled back, gave us a nice entry signal, and that produced targets 1 and targets 2 to the upside for 7 ticks. The market continued to kind of consolidate around that level and broke back down to our moving average, back down towards our pivot, gave us a signal to get short. And I need you to really look closely here because it looks like this would be a full stop out. But luckily for us, we had our signal to get short on this bar right here. And the entry point was right around 66. And you can see on this next candle, price did indeed trade down to 65.25. Ended up getting our first contract off. It was luck of the scenario. We took our entry as normal. We got our first contract off. Didn't get the follow through to the downside. Obviously, the market just bounced right up. Ended up stopping us out. So we ended up with a T1 minus 2 stop out on that second entry. The market pushed higher. Gave us a real nice swing signal entry long right around 1027 or so, and that did go higher through our previous day's high. Targets 1 and targets 2 were hit on that particular trade for 15 ticks, and then after we pierced the previous day's high, came straight back down to our moving average, made a little jog there, continued down lower, actually hit our signal entry twice. We did get some fills in the room on this trade, and that produced targets 1 and targets 2 to the downside for 7 ticks. As price moved back down, you can see towards the daily pivot and going through the open en route. Bounced back up off that pivot, going into the lunchtime dead zone, and we did not get an opportunity to get back into any trades before lunch. Now, one thing I want to mention here on our charts, you see these gray areas. These are key reversal times that we use in our room every day, and then you see these red areas. Well, at 11:30 we go into what we call our lunchtime dead zone, and this is where volume typically drops off, and there's actually an increase in volatility most days because of that. And we just choose to sit out the market for until 1:15 or so. So about an hour and 45 minutes, we just go enjoy lunch and do our thing. And after 1:15, you can see our charts turn gray again. We start trading. We start looking for actionable setups. And sure enough, we got one at about 1:45. We got a signal to get long. We got our first contract off. But we did not make it up to our T2. Now our T2 is beyond this swing high. Okay, T2 is up in this case around 71, but you can see our entry was around 67.25. So even if you didn't make a T2, we did have some people that you take a profit at that swing high. So there was still an opportunity to pick up about 8 ticks on that trade. But for our video, we're going to count it as a T1 minus 2 stop out because it didn't officially hit our target up here. Our T2 target. Coming out of that trade, we came back down through our moving average again, came back towards that opening price, pivot area, bounced off it, gave us a beautiful signal entry, and that hit targets 1 and targets 2 to the downside for 8 ticks. And then that's basically it for us today, because after 3 o'clock, now this isn't the dead zone after 3. After 3 is, I call it the Shark Tank. It's where some big volume comes in and they start pushing the market around quite heavily, and there's margin calls that happen after 3:30, and there's all types of things that happen in that last hour. So what do? We decide to just stay the heck away because the volatility increases and it's not as predictable. So our day is done at 3 o'clock each day, and if you look at that ended up with 6 trades today for 33 ES ticks. I want to thank you for watching. For more details on this trading plan, including all the chart setups, or to join our live trading room or video newsletter, please visit EminiJunkie.com or simply click the link at the top of this screen. Thanks, and make it a great day.